Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Rise of Kingdoms gameplay from your very own Shappy Gaming. Today, we are going to be answering a question that I have been wondering since the day it came out. Is the Tavern worth it? And what I mean by that is during every KVK, we get this lovely legendary Tavern event. It lasts about 55 days or so. Or actually 47, it looks like. And you get free sovereign keys every day for those 47 days. And so that gives you an open every day. However, you can also get sovereign keys from a variety of ways. You can buy them from a bundle for $5, I think $5 for one. You can buy them in the shop for just way overpriced. You should never do that. And you can buy them in the VIP shop. And so for all intents and purposes during this video, we're going to be using a value of 600 gems for the sovereign keys. Please note, you did get a bunch for free, and so those are going to be counting a little bit differently as we open this. However, we have 46 keys already in out of 200, which means today we are going to be opening 154 keys. And let's see how many gold heads we get from that. And typically a gold head, we can say, is just about 1,000, gems. We'll use those events that typically happen during the holidays. I'm expecting one's going to happen within the next week or so, that spring festival event. So let's use a value of 1,000 for a gold head, and we can use 600 for a sovereign key. So in theory, we should get some really good opens. But let's find out, shall we? Open 10. What do we get? Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 keys in the one first open. So that's 5. Okay, next one. We got 2 that time. Okay, let's try again. We got 3 that time. Let's try the next one. Oh, wow. That was a good one. So we got 1, 2, we got 3, 4, 5, 15 that time. That was huge. Okay. On to the next. 2 that time. Next one. Okay, we got 4 that time. Not bad. Oh, that was not bad. Another 4. Feel like I'm gambling. 3 that time. And I do think I'm going to choose YSS for my free 10 heads at the end. And I'll count those in here because it's only fair. Another 3 there. Let's do this, Shappy Squad. We got 4 there. Not bad. Okay. Another 4. Seem to be averaging just about 4. It's pretty good. 4 for 10. 3 there. And I'm not counting any of the resources or speed ups in here. Those are just kind of bonus. If you think I should, let me know in the comment section below, but I don't think I need to. There we go, another 4. Okay. And 3 there. And ooh, sweet. We got 12 there. Okay, now we're going to do 4. One. Oh, there's one. Nope. Nope. There we go. One more. And then plus 10. Okay. So we're going to choose YSS. Confirm. Sweet. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to add those up real quick and let you know what we got. And I will be right back. Okay, y'all. I am back. I've done some math, and we managed to get 83 gold heads from the legendary tavern. And that was 83 gold heads for 154 keys, which is actually really good. That means just about every other key got me ahead. But I converted that to gems for you guys. So 83,000 gems would get me 83 heads at a 1,000 gem per head rate. Now, I think that's fairly accurate. However, if we were to buy every single one of those keys using gems at the 600 gem rate, we'd be paying 92,400 gems. But let's be honest here. You're not really going to be going and buying all of those keys from the VIP shop. You can get the keys from a number of other ways. So if we take a look here in KVK, you can get a bunch of keys simply by participating in KVK. You get one from Barb's, you get them from Alliance Constructions. There's 5 right there in total. We can add some more in here, but you'll get them from a variety of other ways. There's another 3. There's another 7. So there are a number of ways for you to get these keys. So what I've thought is, let's say you bought half of them. I didn't buy any of them, but let's say you bought half of those keys, of those 154. That means that you spent 46,000 gems on the legendary tavern and potentially gotten, like me, 83,000 gems worth of gold heads. So my thought, if you're just in it for the gold heads and you don't care which commanders you're getting, it's worth it. Here's the catch. I have a number of those commanders that I got heads for maxed, and I'll only get 50, I guess, key coins. What are these called? Legendary marks, key coins, essentially. And so I got a number of those key coins that I'm now going to have to use to buy universal heads, because let's be honest, that's the best use for them. So I'm going to get 15 universal heads, when realistically I got a bunch more Alex heads that I'm not actually getting used. Same with Attila. And so if you don't have these commanders maxed, Legendary Tavern actually is pretty worth it, I would say. But if you do have some of these commanders maxed, you're not going to get as much bang for your buck out of this. So should you go and spend all your gems on sovereign keys? Probably not. I think you're going to be better off spending those gems on even the holiday events where you can get your universal heads for just 1,000 gems. And the reason is that you get to choose which commanders you're investing in. I got a bunch of Chandragupta heads. I got a bunch of Tamiris heads. I'm not going to use those. I'm not planning on maxing those commanders. So should you be spending your money and gems on the Legendary Tavern, I would say if you don't have any of those commanders maxed, sure, go for it. If you just want to get them up a little bit, I think it's worth doing. If you've got a bunch of keys that you've gotten from events, like the daily training events or the KVK events, sure, it may actually be worth it for you to come in here and at least top up the keys. And the reason I say that is because once you hit 200 opens, you get to choose 10 gold heads for a commander that you actually want. So I chose 10 YSS heads, so I know that I'm going to use those. But should you go ahead and start buying 200 batches worth of Tavern keys? Honestly, I would say no. I really think you're going to be better off using those gems elsewhere, or saving them for a wheel, because, we do have some pretty awesome commanders coming up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Nevsky. So if you're here and you're wondering, you're finishing KVK, should you do the Legendary Tavern? If you have all the commanders maxed, heck no. But if you don't have all the commanders maxed and you just want to top off, let's say 5, 12, 15 keys, go for it. Because bear in mind, you're paying 600 gems for those keys, and it's getting you closer to those 10 heads that you want. So if you can spend less than 10,000 gems, it's probably going to be worth it for you to top it off. I hope that you have enjoyed. That is my hot take. I personally will just be saving up the keys that I get from events going forward. I don't think I will be spending gems on the Legendary Tavern. But I hope that you've enjoyed. This has been Shappy. I did do a little bit of math for you guys in this video, so, I think I might have earned a sub or two. But be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right so you don't miss any new content. We are creating Call of Duty content, Rise of Kingdoms content, and Ratchet and Clank. So be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. I hope that you've enjoyed. Shappy out.